Well, good evening. Today is, what is today? The 16th of February, President's Day. No mail. Oh, I didn't get any mail. I don't think there was any mail today. Had pretty good weather. We had a lot of fog this morning. I don't know where you all had fog or not, but boy, in my hometown, we had some fog this morning now. So, but I'm thankful that I got to work safely, and everybody that I know of that works where I do, they got to work safely. So that's a good thing. So welcome to my channel, Barb's Inspirations and Crafts. I loved to talk about the good inspirational things. I love the Bible. I love the Lord. And if I can help anyone to be encouraged, I want to. I want to help. There's so much distraction out there. There's so much down stuff, just down. And I want to help lift up. It doesn't matter what a person's age is. From the youngest, I mean, that's where they can realize that they're being hurt, or someone's saying something to them, or they're living in a terrible situation, or grown people, old people. If you're left by yourself, if you don't know where your family's at, scattered, and it's just it can be discouraging. But there's good people too. There is some good people, and the Lord is working on people and wanting all of us that know Him to help and encourage and love other people, to love people, and to give them a word. Just give them a word. But this was part 2, by the way, of strengthening your inner being. But before I get into that, I want to show you. I had a very, very good birthday Thursday. Had several people wished me well and sent me text and called me, sent me some packages, and I had dinner. I was taken out to eat, and just had a good time. I just had a good time. Well, it extended over to Friday, and then Saturday, being Valentine's Day, my youngest daughter and her friend, which they've been friends since they were like 4 or 5 years old, or maybe 5 or 6. Anyway, she's like a daughter too. So they wanted to surprise me and do something different than what we normally do for birthdays. So I met them down in the hometown where my daughter lives, and the other girl, she came on up and met us there, and I didn't know where they were taking me. We all love fabric. We like to sew. It's with crafts. So I had no idea. So I just got in their car, and I trusted them that they was going to take care of me. They know my restrictions on what I do and what I don't do. So we parked downtown in their hometown, walked maybe not even a half a block, and it was the brick buildings and all the stuff that's down there in downtowns, most downtowns. Well, lo and behold, it just happened to be they set up an appointment for all 3 of us to be in a stained glass class. None of us had done it. I'd always wanted to learn to do stained glass of something, crafting. They've always wanted to do. I had no idea that they had set this up for me to get. This was part of my birthday present. So here's what we made. We made these beautiful cut glass hearts. So this side here, let me get it up a little closer. This was my first time ever making anything with glass. The soldering here, I did pretty good on this side for my first time. Now the other side, I got this a little, I didn't get that quite smoothed out. If I had a soldering gun here, I could probably just heat that up and smooth that out. And because I like this, love this so much doing this. And on the sides that I'm really thinking about. I mean, we, all 3 of us want to do take another, at least one more lesson. I don't know they didn't tell me how much it cost. And because it was my birthday present. They went in together to do it. But we all loved it, just absolutely loved it. But I would love to get soldering and the foil and the glass. I've got a glass cutter. I've never tried it. I don't know, but it's exciting. I really am tickled with making that. So, you know, I talked a little bit on one of my videos that I know I don't have too many videos out on YouTube, but talked a little bit about putting on your brave, because so many things I just, you know, as I just have been down through my life, have been so inferior toward other people. They can do it so much better. They do it so good, and my quilting and all this stuff. And I've always wanted to do some things, but I'm beginning to, I'm getting older. I just had my birthday. So as I am aging, I realize that I've missed out on learning a lot of things because I've been afraid. And I know I'm not the only one that's afraid. And yet I know the Lord's been with me. Why am I so afraid to do things? Well, you know, sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's finances to be able to do this stuff. But I am so glad that I got to do that, and it just makes me want to make something else even, you know, more beautiful, and to learn it. It's just such a beautiful craft. So anyway, getting back on part 2 of strengthening our inner being. I talked about the first part. If you didn't see it, go back and watch part 1 about strengthening our natural body. I'm trying to build up my immune system. I'm doing so much better since I've been switching out on my foods and getting the gut healed. There's a lot on YouTube about your gut, that if it's loaded with bad bacteria, we have to have bacteria in there, but we want the good bacteria. So, and then the 2 things that I said, I know, like I said, gagged you, some people, but the buttermilk, I searched it. I got on YouTube. So what foods in the natural, what foods can help my immune system, build my immune system up? Because I was so sick, you know, after I got the COVID 3 times, then I got that terrible flu, and then I got food poisoning, and I was so sick, and I was so tired of being sick. And I just felt, Lord, you know, I prayed. I said, Lord, please give me the wisdom. You put food on this earth for us, our bodies to be nourished. And there's so much junk in our food if you don't pay attention to what's in there. So I started drinking the buttermilk, a glass every other day. And the day that I didn't do that, I bought that kefir. I may not be saying that right. Yogurt. And no sugar added. It was full of probiotics. Couldn't think of that word the other day when I was doing my tape. And I put my fresh blueberries or frozen berries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. I put that in that yogurt. So I'm still doing those things. And I'm telling you, 2025, when I started, because 2024 there at the end, if you haven't watched my other video, when I got that food poisoning, well, my immune system was already so down. I was so sick. And so in the beginning, after that, I started searching out foods that would help my immune system, to build me strength. I'm telling you all this again, for those of you that watched the first one. I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but to strengthen the inner man. I gave you 2 really good scriptures in Ephesians. The first one was Ephesians 3:16, to be strengthened. And then 3:17, the next one, is to be rooted and grounded into the things that nothing can knock you off of your foundation. So then Ephesians 3, let me get this right now, 19, Ephesians 3:19. To know the love of Christ. That, if you don't know that, that is a beginning to heal your mind, your spirit, your body, your soul. And you may not know it. If you don't know it, you can know it. Because the Lord wants you to know that he loves you. And he does love you. He loves you. And you may be very, very sick. You may not be very, very sick at all. You may not, you may be physically great, but your mind, you're depressed, you're anxious. So important to know the love of Christ. Nobody can love us like he does. That is very, very important. And then Ephesians 4:23, be renewed in your mind. So if you can get down that the Lord does love you, ask him. If you don't know that, ask him to show himself to you, that he manifests himself to you, that he makes himself real to you, and then to renew your mind. Those things I was talking about in the natural, where you have to switch out the bad for the good. Same way in the spiritual. Switch out the bad to the good. Renewing your mind. You can't just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and expect to get different results. That is pure madness. That is pure madness. You have to renew your mind. You're going to be thinking different. And when these thoughts come to your mind, you want to just keep doing the same thing over and over. Listen, I told some of you, whoever listened to my videos, I absolutely love sweets. I do. I love them. And that's another thing I'm having to really work on because of sugar. So I've been praying that the Lord will help me, that my mind will be renewed to not be so tempted. I don't believe that we just have to totally eliminate, but some things you do. Some things you have to totally eliminate. But that's a hard one for me. I'm trying to eat a whole lot more fruit. I love fruit, but I love candy. I love sweet stuff. I love pies. I love cakes. I love pastries. So I am working on renewing my mind since I've been trying to learn to eat right. So that is helping me spiritually, and it's helping me physically to renew my mind. Why do I want to eat different? Well, because I have been sick. Because my immune system has been so far down that I was catching everything. And this virus that's going on right now is a monster. It's just a monster. And I'm praying that I don't get it. I've been around several people at work that's been sick, and different ones that I've been around, they're coughing and coughing and coughing. So when you renew your mind, it is spiritual. It is spiritually a spiritual tool that we need to renew our mind, and it will help us physically. It'll help us physically. So I'm going to give you one more here. Ephesians 4:24. Put on the new man. So if you're going to put on the new man, that's mankind. That's a new spirit, the spirit of righteousness. You got to take the old off, put on the new. You get you a new outfit, get you a new hat. You're not going to put that new hat or that new outfit on your top of your old one. Wouldn't that look ridiculous? You're going to take the old off, and you're going to put the new on. Put on the new man. So we're talking here to know the love of the Lord. This is strengthening your inner being. To ask the Lord to show himself to you if you don't know it yet. What's it going to hurt? What is it going to hurt to ask him? And I don't mean just one time. Continually ask until he shows you something. That, and then the renewing of your mind. Put on the new man. So I'm just going to give you those three tonight. And there will be another part. There'll be some more. I've got a few more things here on strengthening your inner being. That is so important. Strengthening the natural body is very, very important. Strengthening the spiritual side, the inner being. Because when it's strengthened on the inside, it's going to come out on the outside. Who wants to stay in the doctor's office? Who wants to stay loaded with medicine all the time? It's not going to be easy. I'm not telling you this is going to be easy, but I'm telling you it does work. I have prayed and prayed for the Lord to show me how to do this, and all the time, and I get help. He doesn't just speak to me sometimes I get something from the Lord, and directly. You can too, but here's the thing: there's things out there that we've got tools to listen to, just like on the YouTube. When I ask, what are healthy things? What foods is healthy to increase my immune system? Well, now I'm talking to you on what things do we do to strengthen our inner being. That helps the inner, helps the outer. Well, I hope this made sense. And I thank you for listening. I hope you're interested in. But if you look up in the book of Ephesians, those were all in chapter 3 and chapter 4. So I gave you 3:19, 4:23, and 4:24. So simple to look it up and read it. Those were just little short snippets that I got out of the scripture. You can do it. How much do you want to feel better? Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, in your family, everything. It may be a slow process, but every time you improve something, every time you get a hold of the truth, you can stand firm on it and feel good. You can really, really, really feel good. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope these kind of things help. Everybody's not interested in these kind of things, and I know that. But if I can just help one person to be encouraged and know you can do it, you can do these things. You can change. We can change through the power of the Lord. We can change. So like and subscribe and take care of yourselves. Study these scriptures. Get in that book of Ephesians. Those are beautiful scriptures to help us. So take care of yourself, and I hope to talk to you later.